Yes. And no, Mr. Doboko will leave on the 27th or 28th.
Okay, okay.
There I can go to Douala for some few days before I come back and start the new year. Here with other ideas.
I have called since this morning, and I'm really like you know, very tired. I'm taking drugs, but I'm really, and this kind of call, you know, it's coming from your nose, very difficult. Really, really.
No, but it is normal. It's the change of seasons.
Exactly.
Everybody. Yes, everybody feels it, especially in this our Africa where we have dust coming. Yeah. I hope dust and the rain are good. I hope the floods in Jamena are over. The floods in Jamena, are they over? Or
it continues? Yeah, it continues.
Wow.
Yes, it continues. We even on first day I was on field to visit some sites and to discuss with colleagues contributing in the response. So it continues. It continues.
Wow. But it is not as bad as it was in October.
Oh yeah, you know, as you said last time, it's a question of eating also for everyone. So no one don't want to stop.
So even if there is no flood, we must create something. Wow. Our continent is really in trouble. Okay. But yes, you were in Niger during your leave.
Yeah.
And then the unfortunate situation happened. So since then, have you worked?
Oh no, you know, really during the situation, really I didn't even open my laptop for I mean at least 3 weeks. I didn't open my laptop at least for 3 weeks. It's the first time I open my laptop and I have like 3,000 emails. 3,000 emails not read.
Wow, no, 3,000 unread emails.
3,000 unread emails, yes, about 3,000 unread emails. The first time.
Yes.
And I didn't know even when to start, you know. and the thing is, yes, someone ensured my entering. Yes, someone ensured my entering, but you know, it's like he's running just what we said in French, affaire courante.
Okay, emergencies.
Emergencies, yes, but he was not really, you know, many big folders was on my table waiting for me.
Wow.
Yeah, so yes, when I resumed job, it was really a very challenging situation, and at the same time, you know, people cannot understand how you are feeling, and at home you are. Yes, you have children at home. If you are back, and as soon as you arrive at home, you have you are thinking about madam, about all the situation. As soon as you arrive at home, you are not in the condition to work again at home.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so, no, please. It was not emergencies. Gérer les affaires courantes is to manage day-to-day business.
Okay, day-to-day business.
Day-to-day activities.
Okay. Manage day-to-day. Exactly. So he was managing day-to-day activities, really.
And not the real work that you usually do.
Exactly. For example, to to revise the report before sending to donors. For example, to revise proposal before sending to donors also, or for example, also to prepare some what we said, the comité de pilotage.
Yes. So there's a committee to pilot programs or projects.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay. Wow.
No, for each project we have today.
Yes.
For each project, we have a kind of committee with the government people and with the project staff, and all of us meet some I can say periodically. So we have regularly this kind of meeting, and as we have around 17 projects, you know, we have regularly this kind of meeting at national level or on field. And this is important meeting in which you need to take decision. You need to discuss with partners, with authorities. Sometimes very difficult situation, and so having a leader in this kind of situation and someone who can make decision easily is very important. It's why many.
Mr. Ali has gone back to his wife. You must put that is why. Voilà pourquoi. That is why. Always, that is why. Don't forget that. No, that's your call. What are you taking for it?
I think.
Okay, Febrilex.
Yeah.
Yes, but drink a lot of tea with lemon, or just normal, no, even hot water just with lemon and honey. Okay. Yes, it's good.
Okay, and honey.
Yes, lemon and honey, very excellent first of all, to clear your head, because I know how you feel today.
Yes, really. I think, you know, as I have gastric problems, so I cannot drink a lot lemon, you know. Yes.
No. Then just honey. Honey is better. Honey with hot water. A bit of honey, not too much. A bit.
Okay, a bit.
Just, yes, with hot water. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Please, comité de pilotage is steering committee. Steering committee. Steering.
Steering
yes,
committee.
Steering committee.
Steering committee. Okay. So he was speaking about that's why. Okay.
Yes, that's why.
I know we discussed this point
several times.
Several times. And what I'm saying.
Yeah, what you said is you didn't put that. You said is why.
Is why, okay.
Yes, that's the difference. No, you must always say voilà pourquoi. Voici pourquoi. That's why. This is why. You don't just say it's why. No.
Okay.
Yes, this is why, that is why, etc.
Okay. So I can say that's why or this is why. It's the same.
No, that's why is voilà pourquoi.
Okay.
This is why. Voici pourquoi.
Okay.
So you use this is why when you just said the thing.
Okay.
When you just gave the explanation.
Okay.
For example, maybe you have just told me that it's because you didn't open your computer for about 3 weeks.
Yes. That's why.
This is why.
This is why. Okay.
Yes, this is why your email, you cannot use Zoom, the link I sent to you on your phone or something like that. But it's you can use that is or this is that. You must put one. Before is why. Good.
Okay.
So please, I wrote something before manage day-to-day business. Don't keep procrastinating.
Okay.
Don't keep, have you seen it? After unread email.
Yes, I see it. Don't keep procrastinating. Good.
To procrastinate means to keep putting the action forward, to keep postponing. Postpone is another word which means postpone, which means reporter. Post. So don't keep procrastinating is the same as don't keep postponing. Don't keep putting forward. Putting forward means the same as postpone, procrastinate, which means, yes, this is in relationship to your, 3,000 emails. You must start somewhere, please. If today you read 5, it is better than nothing. Look at it. By reading 5 or even 1 every day, you are reducing the load. Réduire la charge. You are reducing the load.
The load, yes, okay. Okay.
So you were explaining something about steering committees.
Yeah.
So let me just bring you back to the context.
Okay.
Wait. You are the program manager. That's the program manager for IRC.
Yes.
And you are like making sure that programs, IRC programs and projects respect both IRC guidelines and donor guidelines.
Exactly.
And that each program, because I think IRC has 5 programs, if I'm not mistaken, 5 or 6.
5.
Good. So IRC has 5 programs, and each program has many projects, several projects.
Exactly.
So since the programs are not just in the air, the programs are made up of projects. You ensure that each project under each program respects those guidelines.
Yes, exactly.
And which means that if there are co-funders, I don't know whether you know this expression, co-funders.
I know co-funders, because we have some projects with two funders or 3 funders.
That's from what you explained some time ago to me. When there are projects with co-funders, all these co-funders, each of them has his or her guidelines.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we have this kind of issue currently with AFD and EU, European Union.
Yes, EU. European Union.
Yes,
so my main question is this. Do you have a steering committee for each project, or it is for the whole program that you have a steering committee?
No, I mean, we have a steering committee for each project, and we have what we call the program review. The program review is, yes, so it's the difference. The program review is just, it happens twice in the year.
Okay.
Twice in the year, after 6 months, we have the mid-review, and at the end of the year, we have the annual review.
Annual review.
Exactly. But the steering committee, it depends to the size of the project.
No, depends on. Always use depends on.
Depends on.
On. Not to on. Of. Yes, it depends on.
It depends on the size of the project.
Of the project. Okay.
Yeah. So the difference is each project has its steering committee.
Okay.
Exactly. And the steering committee is prepared by the project manager with his teams and partners. So they are the one who are preparing the steering committee, and when they prepare everything, they submit to me. I check if everything is relevant and
according to norms.
Exactly, according to norms. So I will check that and be sure that, because for each steering committee we have the donor participation and we have the government at high level participation. And as I said, really it's a place to take important decisions for the project implementation. So we need really to have a very good preparation by the project team. So really my role in this process of steering committee is first to send on time all the tools, necessary tools, to the team, and then also to participate in the steering committee to be sure that if we need to take important decision, you have someone in the direction of IRC who can say we approve or we don't approve the decision. And when we have the steering committee for large projects like one we have for 15 million euro, for this kind of steering committee, we have the country director who participated in this steering committee.
Okay.
But for the annual review of program, the leadership is under the technical coordinator at national level. Because as I explained a time, for each sector, the 5 sector, for each sector we have a coordinator, a program coordinator.
Okay.
So the program coordinator is the one who puts all together. In fact, I will start with our strategic annual, not annual, our strategic plan.
Okay.
For 3 years. In this strategic plan, we decided we have many goals and objectives, and these goals and objectives are related to sector. Sector. In the sector of health, according to our context analysis and the participation of all the other partners, what are the goals and objectives for IRC during the 3 or 4 or 5 upcoming years?
Okay.
So we can decide to say that we will achieve, for example, 100,000 children malnourished children.
Okay.
We can say that, for example, we will ensure consultation for 1 million children, and we will ensure that they receive drug and necessary treatment for the basic disease. And this is the responsibilities of the program coordinator, health program coordinator, to ensure that we meet all these objectives, and we ensure, and he will present me the strategy for the sector, how we will achieve these goals and objectives in our strategic plan. So how much resources we need to mobilize to arrive, which kind of approach and strategies we need to develop. So he will present me a small document with this focus and clear action.
Okay.
And then he is the one who is responsible to resources mobilization in relation with the grant team, but he is the one who needs to prepare good project idea to submit to the grant colleague who will develop the project and help to mobilize resources.
Okay.
So in his job description and in his annual objective, he has a very clear defined objective in terms of resources, in terms of people to reach, in terms of strategy to deploy. So it's very clear for him in a year. And if he developed a project and we got resources for the project, we will recruit a project manager who will implement the project on feet. And his role, the project coordinator, is to ensure that the project lead, the project manager, is implementing the project correctly on feed. And he wants time to time to see if, because the program coordinator is the one who wrote the project, he knows how all the strategy he defined and the norm, he knows all these things. But the project manager is only looking about the activities are implemented on time, expenses are done on time, purchase and everything is done on time, the team is well managed by everyone. This is only what is looking, but he didn't have technicity to know, for example, if the nutrition norms and what we said protocol are respected. This is the role. Yes, exactly.
So the program manager is the one who identifies a need and writes the project skeleton.
Exactly.
And then he submits it to you, the program manager, who looks at it and looks at it at the norms.
Exactly.
And then you submit the project now to the grant writer.
Exactly.
Who just translates what the two of you have as vision into what the potential funder would like to fund.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
So this is where we now come in with, you have just told me something very interesting. The project manager is somebody who can fit anywhere. He is not a visionary. The visionary is the program manager.
Of course, of course. And this is very important point. This is very important point. Because we have many issues, even with program coordinator. I mean, the fact that the project manager knows, for example, nutrition is what we call in French, un atout.
Yes, additional skill.
Okay, additional
advantage.
Exactly, but in general, we advise to not recruit someone who is in the domain in general, because it creates conflict. Yeah, it creates conflict between him and the technical coordinator. So we don't need to recruit someone with domain knowledge, technical knowledge, because
it is not necessary.
That is not necessary. It's not his job. His job is, he is a manager. He needs to look in management of resources, financial resources, human resources, material resources. So he needs to manage this. This is his role. But the quality of implementation is not his role. We have a technical who knows the domain, who can come to say, here are the protocol, here are documents. And in the project team, we have officers, we have technical manager who will implement the technical aspect under the direction of the program coordinator, who will give them all the tools, all the training, all what they need to implement according to the Ministry of Health or Education norms. So this is not the project manager.
So the project manager's main role is to coordinate action according to the specifications on the project document.
Exactly. Only.
So he should not come in now with his knowledge of nutrition, for example, or not.
No. And we have five sets of tools clearly designed at my level, because we designed these tools for the project manager. When the project manager starts working with us, we give him these 5 tools. The first tool is the detailed implementation plan, the DIP. This tool will help him to have a clear vision for each activity, how we plan to implement it. The startup of the project until the end. Even if the project have 5 years, we will have already a detailed implementation plan clearly designed during the project design. We can change the implementation plan according to the realities on field, according to all issues, but we need to have, all that meeting plan for that. If we need to change the implementation plan, okay, we need to involve all actors, beneficiaries and authorities with everyone. Then we have the the meal plan. The meal plan, which is very linked to the detailed implementation plan, who help us to assess indicators of each activities, each result, and each objective. So it's very linked. And if he finish the implementation of the activities at a time, he needs to look the indicators. Normally, as soon as he finishes the implementation activity, we need to have the change in the indicator for the next month. So we have the meal plan, which is the second tool, important tool, with many other small tools in. And then we have the third tool, which is the expenses plan, spending plan. The spending plan, yes, which also is very in relationship with the activities plan, with the DIP plan, because it plans exactly if the activity will be implemented in October, we need to see the amounts planned also in the spending plan in October.
Okay.
So we have the spending plan for each year. We didn't have the spending plan for the 5 years because this is the budget, but the spending detailed plan is annual.
Yes.
Yes, and then we have the procurement plan.
Okay, procurement.
Yes, all the procurement plan in the project are mobilized, and this is clearly defined in terms of the process for the implementation for each procurement. And then we have the human resources management tools with all the resources needed by the project, the qualification of each resources of the project. This is real. After the recruitment of each staff, we put it in the human resources document. And you know that the project manager who is recruited, you know what is his qualification, what is his diploma, what is his experience, and we recruit the manager of nutrition. You will see all his diploma, his experience, and this tool is very important to be sure that in the team we know that this guy, he already knows the Ange it's an approach in nutrition, have experience in training of Ange. So we put all these details in this document so that the project manager knows that if we have this activity to do in the team, we have someone who have competency to conduct it. So this is the 5 important tools, the set of tools, which is the project manager tools of management. Nothing else. Nothing else. The other tools in these tools, no technical tools, no. This is at the technical coordinators level.
So the technical tools now are for the program manager to have.
Exactly. The program manager. So, for example, for the project nutrition projects, we have the nutrition manager under the project manager. You have the nutrition manager. The nutrition manager, yes, he is supervised directly by the project manager and technically supervised by the nutrition coordinator.
Okay.
Yes, the project manager needs to know if he arrived in office on time, if he implement activities according to the DEP, if he is spending his money regularly as planned, is spending plan. So this is the role of the project manager to ensure. And if you want to go and leave, if he is sick, all this is managed by the project manager. But if he want to know that the protocol of to take the malnourished children is all respect, this is the tools put in place by the technical coordinator, and he went on field for supervision, first in short training or all nutrition staff. He went on supervision. He organized a regular technical meeting with them. He discussed with the authorities to ensure that the Ministry of Health and Nutrition or the direction on field are really implicated on the process. All that is ensured by the technical part, and the evaluation, performance evaluation of the technical nutrition manager is ensured by the two, by the project manager and the nutrition coordinator, technical coordinator. We have what we call management in partnership, MIP. The management in partnership is to have the two to manage one staff together. The hierarchical,
hierarchical. Yes, hierarchical.
Hierarchical. We have hierarchical hierarchy and the technical hierarchy. So they would work together, and you have a document which organize and give clarification about how the management in partnership works.
Okay. So for now, Mr. Ali, thanks very much for this first part. Our second part will be for you to briefly tell me, because you told me last time that you will go to the office for the first time, I'm sure this week, after a long period. So we'll discuss, we'll discuss your activities. But what I just want us to remember here is that according to norms, selon les normes, according to specifications, but I wanted to point out something. An asset is what you call an atout.
Okay.
An asset. So technical knowledge of the field of the project is an additional asset. C'est un atout supplémentaire.
Okay.
It's an additional asset. It is not indispensable for the project to be effective. But I put some words here, Mr. Ali. I put some words here because you pronounce them a little bit in Hausa. So, yes, but before we go to those words, can you see the words? Please.
Yes.
Like diploma in English is not diploma. It's certificates. C'est diplôme. Quels sont ces diplômes? It is, what are his certificates? Inside certificates, you have technical, in English, diploma is a technical qualification. It is not an academic qualification.
Okay.
When we say academic, it is like what we call in English first school living certificate, BPC, baccalaureate, licence. Those are certificates. Those are academic certificates. But when you have BTS, it is a diploma. It is not an academic certificate because those who do BTS are specialized in a domain. So diploma in English is not, it's part of le diplôme. Le diplôme is certificates. So please let us read these words under certificate, remembering that the way we pronounce them so that we can go ahead. Yes, prepare. Yes.
Prepare.
Yes.
Preparation.
Excellent.
Implement.
Good.
Implementation.
Implementation, yes.
Direct.
Good.
Director.
Director. Country director.
Country
yes.
Director. Malnourished.
No. Malnourished. So you don't pronounce that you. Malnourished.
This is how I'm malnourished.
Okay, malnourished, yes.
Malnourished. Responsibilities. This is what
responsibilities. You put your A there. Wait, okay. Yes, responsibilities.
Mobilize.
No, not mobile. Mobilize. Mobilization. Yes. Mobilization. Good.
Procurement.
Not procure. The word is procure. The
procure.
Verb. Then
procure.
Yes, procure. To procure means procure. Procure. Yes.
Procurement.
Yes.
Resources.
Not resources. Human resources. Human resources.
Qualification.
Good, not car.
Qualification.
Yes.
Manager.
So you are always telling me project manager. I'm listening. It's okay. And then the last two words, hierarchy.
Hierarchy. Hierarchical, okay.
Good.
Hierarchy, okay.
So Mr. Ali, please go and get a hot cup of water to be sipping. Sip means boire à petite gorgée. Okay. So that, yes, in 5 minutes, we start again. Let me upload this one. And then please, before we go, remember we agreed the first day that there is nothing in English like planification. It's planning. In French, it's planification. In English, it's planning.
Okay.
So there is no planification. And then strategical. There is nothing in English like strategical, Mr. Ali. It's strategic.